Good morning, LAP. It's Wednesday, November 24th, our holiday weekend. Today's max is scheduled 8 hours if everything stays as planned today, which I doubt. There's already waiting for my first phone call of today to see what today's plan is. Hope everyone enjoys their extra 15 minutes they'll get with either lunch or break, depending on how things go today. For the first time in years, we're not having to argue and fight about the 15 minutes all the way up until it's time for the event. So me and the barn committee with the local contract were able to get that put in writing, black and white, so we can stop all the arguing and bickering over the 15 minutes, which we get every year. So please enjoy that. Hopefully everything goes as planned and we get the 45 minutes and not have to be leaving before anything happens. Please take the time to welcome Joe Clisoto, our new plant manager. I think it's going to be a breath of fresh air. He's been the assistant here for a couple years now and has done a good job, have a good working relationship, and he has the same goal in mind that you do, the UAW, and his whole team. We want to land a new product. We want to bring more production into LAP. If we can get up to 3 crews, get up to 3 crews, build all we can build, and put LAP back on the map as the #1 plant. Order bank for the 21 Escape, we're at 6,053. For the 21 Corsair, 1,051. For a total of 7,104. 22 Escape, 40,049. 22 Corsair, 6,791. For a total of 46,840 for our 2022s. So you add our 21s, 22s together, we got a grand total of 53,944. So we definitely got a healthy order bank. The 22s are taking plenty of orders. If everything, most likely I'd say the week we come back after the holiday is when we'll probably balance out somewhere with the 21s if our production stays as scheduled. As you know, still having supply issues and getting planes chartered and chips coming in and subframes. Every employer, everybody's having the same issues we are with manpower and getting parts and product to be able to run. So yesterday we went short, night shift went short. I'll get a call about 5:30. As soon as we get some concrete information, we'll pass that along. It's changed 4 or 5 times yesterday. We were going to run all day and night shift was going to sit, and then night shift ended up running as soon as we started up, so that didn't hold true. So hopefully we get some good information. I'll pass that along to everybody as soon as we get it. Rumors are still rapid, as you know, so try not to believe as much as you hear. Wait for you, the text your committee members. As soon as we get the information, they'll be the first to know, to be able to get that word spread, the correct information spread out. We will be having the Christmas band this year, so that's a good positive note. Joe Clisoto is on board, wants to do it, thinks it's a good morale booster, and people love it. So we will be doing the band this year. Currently, we're set for December 21st, 22nd, 21st day shift, 22nd night shift. We'll get everything planned out. And the band, the Pandemics, we don't know if we're going to change the name. We'll let them decide, and they're getting their rehearsal, getting everything planned and ready. So look forward to seeing everybody around the plant. We got an email wanting everybody to make sure you verify your address and your phone number again with Labor Relations. If you've changed it in the last 6 months or a year, make sure it is right. Your W-2s are going to get sent to the address that is on file. And when you change with Ford, also change with the UAW. So we make sure we have the right information over to Hall for committee meetings, grievance correspondence, and any events that's going on that we need to send out for election notices or anything. Most of W-2s come out, close to the end of January like they always do every year. Leapfrog, we're still waiting to get information exactly when everything's going to take place here at LAP. I got a message up to them to let them know what's the outcome, when's it going to be. I know they got 90 days, but give us some sort of idea when we can expect that, hopefully before Christmas. They're still waiting on definite information and parts. There is a possibility of a rework this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and if we have any other down weeks and or during Christmas break. So if you're going to be in town, or you have plans, or you may want to change plans, or you want to try to get something scheduled, just understand that, if there's a down week going to happen, there may be some classification that will not be laid off, that will be still working. And then Christmas, there's probably going to be some surveying to find out who wants to work this weekend and possibly Christmas week to redo some rework programs to get everything that we're building caught up. Make sure you're going on the computer and filling out the overtime sign-up list. Being off the week prior to, we really didn't have an opportunity to sign up for any overtime, but need to make sure you're going on that overtime list and filling out that you want to work. Because if it comes down to it, they need 2 or 3 people, they're going to go off of that list in the computer. COVID, there's no changes in our COVID policy currently. You still must wear a mask at all times. You should be doing the COVID survey when we come in. And remember, if you have the possibility of symptoms, or you're calling in for COVID, you need to fail the survey and call medical and follow their directions. Wild Health is still doing COVID testing over there, 8:30 to 3:30. If you get in before 2 p.m., you can have your next day results at midnight. First responders, I want to congratulate the 18 first responders that participated in the first responder class, both day shift and night shift. It was an excellent class. The teachers were very excited to have such a tentative and hands-on class. And I appreciate the people who want to take the opportunity to take on that first responder assignment and help our brothers and sisters. It's a big plus for LAP because a lot of plants don't have first responders. They got a few ERTs. We're one of the very few plants that have them. So if you see them carrying their red bags or whatever, tell them you appreciate what they do and thank you. Unemployment, we still have several issues going on with unemployment ID Me. We're still getting people logged into the computer, still getting plenty of pictures and visual scans taken care of as much as we can, as fast as we can, helping people. Usually we got people sitting up here 4:30, 5 o'clock waiting to try to get them in, get their system taken care of. Make sure you write down all your password information, your PIN number, your email, put it in your phone, put it on your computer, take a picture of it, write it in your notes, put it somewhere. We got a lot of people that's forgot their PIN, and so the one that we have sometimes works, sometimes it don't, depends on if you've reset it or you've changed it. So make sure those are written down and kept somewhere safe so when you need it, we got it. We have about 200 or so currently on our list. We're trying to get to 30 or 40 per week is all they're getting to. And we got one person we're sending everything to that the people that she's working with are going in and they're putting in a bunch of different stuff and different abbreviations that we're not familiar with, so we're having to call and try to figure out what the abbreviations are. So they're putting their initials in it, which is a lot different. We have one person that worked on it and we knew exactly, they understood the Ford lingo and what we meant. Now we got people that don't really understand the Ford lingo, so they're sending back and forth questions trying to understand that. So as we move forward, hopefully that gets better and we can get more people taken care of. But don't let being on our list as a save all and just sit back and wait. More down weeks happen to go. That's just going to increase your problem. Still take the opportunity to try to get a hold of the unemployment office, set up meetings, whether it be in person or Zoom, to try to resolve the issue. If you get the issue resolved, let us know so we can put that in our system so they can see it and know to check on it, make sure and verify everything was taken care of properly. Sign outs, if you sign out up in labor relations to go to a doctor's appointment or something going on, you need to make sure if it's a doctor's appointment, you bring back a note, because they don't do all the paper anymore. Bring back a note and it must have a diagnosis on it that it's taken to medical department. Without a diagnosis, they're not going to let you return to work because they don't know what your symptoms are, what you had, why you were out of the plant. And with HIPAA laws and everything, it needs to go through the medical department. They don't have to put the words. Every word has a code or digits or phone numbers that they can look up and identify that with. So if you don't feel comfortable putting something on it, they can put the numbers on it. Medical will look it up, release you to come back to work. Without a diagnosis, it's going to send you right back out and you're not going to get paid. because a note has to be completely filled out. Not just, I went to the doctor that day. It has to be why you went to the doctor. Couple good things we got going on right now. We're getting real close to the employee day off form, the online, right there at the LAP site for employees. We're getting real close to that. If you get on there, you might be able, it's unlocked yet to let people practice and try. It's not up and going 100%, but I went in, put about 10 or 15 things. There's a couple little glitches that need to be taken care of. Getting real close to getting the day off form online, so we don't have to worry about slips, losing it. You email it back to yourself so you have a copy of what your submission is, and then on your everything, every day you put in, you'll have my submissions. It'll have everything listed in there. You can go in and add days, cancel days, and that's for everybody. TFTs all the way up, because it's got PTO time and unpaid PTO time. We're also got a tab on there. You'll see, I think it's locked down right now for KTP signups for overtime. Got a few little things we're going to change on that, so it'll be open to everybody. You won't have to worry about surveying. They're going to go straight to that list. If you sign up and say, hey, I'll work anything and everything for KTP, then they're going to go to that list and they'll call off of that list. That'll be eligible for everybody. We've requested to let the list stay good for 3 months for everybody that signs up. So hopefully everything goes good and we'll get that up and running and kicked off. So anybody in any department, anywhere, in any classification can sign up to go over there to work to be a base operator. We got Adopt a Child right now. All the presents need to be dropped off over at the hall by December 3rd. And the day of the event will be December 10th, Friday, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the LAP hall. We currently have 65 kids, so if you get a chance, get an opportunity to come over, want to bring some of your gifts or make some little prizes for the kids, that'd be wonderful. We'll need as much help as we can get to help the kids and line them up and clean the place up after they're done. And come on out and see some happy, smiling faces for an early Christmas. Veteran Awards yesterday went great. Everybody was well receptive, and I hated being down. We had to move it till we got back. So we got a nice silver veterans mug that everybody will get. So if you didn't pick yours up yesterday, please feel free to drop by Labor Relations. There's 2 different lists, so if you're not on either one of those lists, then you'll need to fill out a slip. We've had about 20 slips filled out, thinking everybody was captured, everything was good. Still got about 20 people that either are not on Labor's list, not on the wall, so we don't know where that gap is. Hopefully this closes it up and we get everybody captured. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Spend some time with your family and friends. And there's going to be a lot of traveling on the roadways and in the air. Please make sure you buckle up, drive safe, leave you enough room. Unfortunately, always during the holidays, we end up losing a member. Maybe this will be a great year. None of that happens. Be safe. COVID going around. Make sure you wear your mask. Take your extra mask home just in case you're visiting people that you don't know where they've been or around, whether they've been vaccinated or not. But keep you and your family safe during the holidays. Give extra space between the cars and you're traveling. If you're traveling by air, not knowing what the weather's going to be in the airports and a lot of people, please keep track of your children or grandchildren and make sure you have a plan B if your flight gets canceled. Know what other flights are around and what time they take off. So if you have to make a sudden decision and make a change when yours gets canceled, you have that opportunity and you have it in your phone. On behalf of my committee, myself, and everybody at the UAW, we'd like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and God bless.